even without this hand, if I get my footwork right, and I pull hard, look, I can still make this throw one-handed. Does that make sense?
Sure.
I'm not saying you should do it one-handed, but this is an important hand. What I tend to find people doing is they do this. Now this hand does nothing, and they're trying to make this the throw, right? This is ultimately a fulcrum that goes here so that I can pull him on me, but this is the hand that pulls him and leads him. If his posture is good, or worse, if his knees are bent and his base is low, I am not going to make this throw. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So watch how I affect his balance. Watch. I get here, I step in. Watch his balance, watch. See how you yank him onto me? If you yank him onto you, then you get this hand in a position, you can make a pretty significant throw. All right, let's talk about the step. Everyone that's new loves doing this. Okay? What's wrong with this position, really? My feet are not together, but why? Why is that bad?
No base.
Yeah, like, they're on the side of you.
Okay? First they're on the side and you haven't turned enough, so they're going to just kind of hop over the side of me here, and then I'm not going to get the throw at all. But one of these legs is going to hold his weight and my weight. Probably not this leg. That means this back leg has to hold all of his weight and all of my weight. It's just not very strong. I'm far stronger being here. Two legs working together. Does that make sense?
Sure.
All right. So if you find yourself doing this one, not going to work. If you find yourself doing this one, probably not going to work. Okay? It's okay. These are common mistakes. I'm just trying to show you the things to remember. When I do any throw, the first thing I think of is, I got to grab him. I mean, I grab him. I have this problem in the kids' class. They kind of, not throwing anybody like that. We're not drinking tea. Grab him. He grabs me. Right? This is a grip fight. Right? Then I step, turn, load, throw, and I'm in a position to make a submission or move to a better position of dominance. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Questions on shoulder throw? Let's talk about the hips. Let's talk about the space. Everybody sees there's space between us.
Sure.
Now watch. Is that okay?
No.
How about that?
No.
How about that?
No. You gotta get all the space from.
How about that?
Yes.
You see how the space disappears? Watch what happens if I leave space. I can pull him, but then I either pull myself back or I gotta yank him onto me and it throws my balance off. Right? Even if I get low, right? It's way hard to suck up the space and then make the throw. It interrupts me. I could go here and just drop, and I can make the throw very easily as long as there's no space. Space matters. Space equals,
Escape.
can he easily escape if I give him room?
Yes, sir.
He can pull away. He can move to the side. He could actually grab me from behind and he could dump me. He wanted to reverse it, bro. By the way, didn't work. There's too much space between us when he made his move. Cool. Pretty cool. All right. Head. We talked about the space. Let's talk about the head. Where's he going to fall if I'm looking this way? Pretty much where I'm looking. So he can easily, I go to do this, he can easily hop over because of where I'm looking. Watch. Does it make sense? Everything counts. Right. Questions on the shoulder throw?
Sir.
Caitlin. You get. Yeah, maybe I can't get my feet in the right place. Traditional grip. We're doing one-hand shoulder throw. This is kind of what we want, right? Give him a pull, give him a push. right? Remember, I want this. If I get this, I can start setting everything. If I push him away, then I pull him to me. He might take a step, he might not, he might resist me a little bit. So I have to give him a little bit of time, right? This way. Now we're ready. See my load? 2-inch shoulder throw. Figure 8. I pull him around towards my back. Then pull. Small step. Okay? Dive deep here. Head to the mat. Past his feet, not here. This is where we make regular shoulder throws. Here. Does it make sense? What else? I want everybody to understand clearly that me walking through a throw, because I'm the instructor, works about 100% of the time. I can walk through the throw and I can always make the throw, right? So when I was like, I'm going to demonstrate the hip throw, I should make the hip throw. Does that make sense?
Sure.
It's different when you're fighting, okay? So I'm going to try to set my hip throw up. I got to feel what he's doing, first of all. I got to feel what this hand's doing. I got to see what this hand's doing. I got to watch what his feet are doing a little bit. And I got to move him, okay? Start playing with him a little bit and see what he does. I don't want him thinking I'm going to make the hip throw. So what's he going to think when I do this? He's thinking hip throw, right? All right, you're like, all right, what happened? Moving from hand to hand didn't really work. All right? So I continue to work the grip until I can set my feet how I want. If the feet are not in this position, you're probably not going to get good hip through. Okay? All right. What could you do that's close? Kind of looks like hip throw. Harai gosh. Harai gosh. Okay? If I can't get hip throw, working him, he's kind of fighting me. I'm looking for an opportunity. Lift him up. Try to change my grip. Make harai gosh. It's a type of hip throw with a reach.
Sir.
Questions? Next question. Throw you're having trouble with. Option 2. Stuffs me. No problem. Switch. Make it there. So you're doing it instead of traditional grip, going to belt grip. I get stuffed here. Now I go under this arm. Step, turn, belly to belly. Big turn here, hip purchase. Okay? of options we can work. Throw. Somebody else struggling? Make the grip. Right? I start harassing him with my head. Let's see if we can get a close up on the camera. I pull him down and I drive into him, right? Drive into him, grab here. So I've broken his balance. Drive in. Lyndon will tell you I'm grinding his ear. You don't really like that. But then when I pull, watch, that foot's in the right place where I want it. I do this, I pull. Now I got this. There's a nice dropping head and arm throw. Wrestling style. The grapple, thumbless grip. The grapple here. This is important. I don't want this to be light. I pull here. Give him a little tug, maybe a snap down. Then when I'm ready, I quickly shoot and push his head this way. Pull, shoot. Okay? Tuck this hard. Break his balance here. Once he does this, a quick step, make the throw. Does that help at all? Let's talk about setting up head and arm throw other ways. Right? Give him a little pull down here. Step away. I go for this. He comes, he doesn't like this. He knows he's about to get head and arm, Nick Fury throw. He lifts his head. No problem. Now I got harai gauche. I try harai gauche. He stuffs me. I drop. Okay?
Can you show that one again?
I try this one. He bases out and I don't get him. Here. Here. Combination throw. Next throw. Then it goes to make seatbelt throw when I blow my head and arm. He's ready to counter throw me, right? This is my target right here. Okay? And arm, he ducks. He makes his throw. Down. Right? Okay? All I gotta do is roll. Right? Roll. Pretty cool. Yes, sir. Sweet.